Do you guys want to destroy every single person on Lawbreakers that you possibly can? Well, then stick around to this video. We're going to be doing a guide for the Enforcer, best class in the game to start out. If you don't believe me, this gameplay will speak for itself. But let's get on to the guide anyway, guys. I'll see you in there. Alright guys, so I'm going to start this one off a little bit differently. We're going to be going over the weapons and everything that this guy has to offer. Now, I'm using the breaker side, which is Kintaro. You get another guy, Axel, I think, for the law guys. Either way, let's go over everything. So you get the aerator, which is just a normal assault rifle, boring. You get the badger, which is a pistol shotgun, pretty awesome. The right click makes it so it changes the spread from left to right to up to down. Your bloodhound launcher, basically you get this rocket launcher on your side sorry guys, and you actually lock onto people. If you press it once, if you tap it really quickly, it'll actually make it so that you fire directly where your crosshairs are. It's a quick fire. It drops packs when you kill people. Pick up those packs and it'll charge it quicker. Your EMP is your F key, no, your E key, I'm sorry, and that's your EMP, which actually disables all their abilities. And it does some minor damage, which is a pretty good one if you're fighting against people that are heavy on abilities. Now, this next part is the reason why he's so good, why he's so overpowered in the Enforcer here, and that's because we're gonna be rocking with the left shift, which is gonna be his bionic field, whatever. Basically, it makes him, and it gives him a small area of effect and lets everybody else around him run faster. But the best part, he shoots faster, reloads faster, and moves faster. Now, this makes this ability absolutely crucial. You'll see me use this a ton just to get kills. And one thing on top of that, when you get a kill, it'll actually recharge a small amount of your meter, which is pretty awesome. If you think about it, because you can actually just keep going with it and just using it over and over and over again, and it's amazing. It's probably one of the best things ever, and I absolutely love this ability. It's probably one of the best abilities in the game, and that's what makes this guy an absolute monster, absolutely amazing. There's really nothing too much that can be said about it. This is what makes him the bread and butter guy. Is his assault rifle, EMP, basically all his abilities bread and butter. But when you do that left shift, guys, it's so good. So in the gameplay, guys, you're going to be seeing a 10 kill streak. That's right, a 10 kill streak on overcharge, as well as zone control, where we end up dominating the entire enemy team. Same map and everything, just a different game mode, and we actually just end up dominating the entire enemy team. Now, how would I suggest playing this guy? Well, in my opinion, he has a huge drawback, I should say, and that is that he's super dependent on his left shift ability, and that actually runs out super quick. If you're not getting kills, it'll run out in, I'd say, what, possibly like 5 seconds, 5 to 7 seconds it runs out, which is actually a pretty long time if you think about it. But the more kills you get, the more it keeps going, and with this you can chain it and combo it and do some crazy stuff. But however, he is still heavily reliant on that, which is the only bad part in my opinion. Now, even with that being said though, he's super amazing, super good. His assault rifle is okay, it does a decent headshot damage and all that. So I would definitely recommend using that AR. When people get close to you, then switch over to that shotgun. I recommend having it in horizontal mode because it is a shotgun. In my opinion, that's just the best mode to have it in, the horizontal one. And with that horizontal mode, you'll actually be able to get a lot more kills in the vertical mode. Now, that's not saying the vertical mode isn't good, but it's definitely better to have it in the horizontal. Just my recommendation. I definitely recommend going for objectives with this guy. This guy is I feel like a super heavy objective based guy, because on those objectives you're going to be able to farm the kills, you're going to be able to try to get kills, and you're going to be helping out your team a lot, as well as he can double jump while he has left shift. That's the only time he can double jump. And he can EMP the enemy team, making it so that they actually can't use their abilities. So, I mean, the list of reasons why you should play the objective on this guy just goes on and on. So there's really no reason you shouldn't not be playing the objective on this guy, and you're going to be seeing that constantly. I'm going to be going for the battery. I actually get this super sick battery steal back onto our base, and it's amazing. Honestly, there's really nothing else to say about it. His left shift helps me get across the map super quickly, and just everything gets done super awesomely. Now, for his Q, I do definitely recommend doing the lockout and not doing the free fire. just because the lock-on is so deadly, so effective. The only time I'd recommend doing the free fire is if everybody's on the objective and let's say it's capture point. Just throw it onto that capture point and you'll be fine. So another thing that I recommend here is EMP grenade. That's another raid to use it, just like that's what I said right now. Throw it onto a capture point if they're going to a capture point, or if you're on a battery game mode overcharge, then you throw it on your battery when they're getting near, and it'll actually make it so they can't use any of their abilities and pretty much just shut down a ton of people and anything that they're trying to do. Overall, it's a pretty awesome like kit. He's super versatile in my opinion, super just overall amazing, honestly. Like, this is honestly, I want to say, the most well-rounded, like on the borderline of overpowered. I still say that the overpoweredness does go to Wraith and the Assassin, because they have some crazy combos that just insta-kill a lot of people from like somehow. But this guy definitely is a decent counter to Assassin. If you know how to play right, you just stay away from her and stuff like that. It'll be good for you. Anyway guys, before this drags on too long, I am going to end it off there though. Overall impressions and the best advice to use this guy is use it heavily. Objectives, try to stick with your team so you can pick off those people, so you can get those kills. If you do go solo, make sure that you have your left shift on and available, because that is your main bread and butter. That is what's going to allow you to be able to take out a 2v1 against you. You will be able to do that with the left shift ability, and that is honestly amazing, the fact that you can have that on demand. You know, you can pretty much decide when it goes. Get used to turning it on and off, and get used to not using it in order to get used to not using it just to run away, guys. Other than that, I'm gonna leave it off there. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and hopefully this did help you out. Make sure to check him out, the Enforcer class. Absolutely amazing. Probably one of the most well-balanced classes and the most easiest class to start off with. Other than that, guys, see you in the beta.